When a 14,000-acre forest fire just 3 miles away filled our valley with very unhealthy levels of smoke, we were happy to breathe clean air in our house using a HEPA air purifier and also 2 box fans with MERV 13 furnace filters on them, a simple, cheaper, yet effective way to clean the air in your home. This HEPA air purifier is made of a charcoal filter, which you can vacuum or replace if it gets dusty, over a very fine 3M Filtrete particle filter with a fan to pull the air through. You can put a nearly as effective MERV 12 to 16 furnace filter on a box fan with 1 or more sheets of charcoal if desired for about 1/3 the cost, which has the advantage that you can take the filter off and just use it for a fan when you need fresh air in the house. While each pass of the HEPA filters more completely, the do-it-yourself filters more air, so the results are about the same or even better. You can make a quieter filter using computer fans like this one I put together in a half hour with tape and cardboard. More on that later. When I got this portable Temtop air quality monitor, which I highly recommend, the air quality index outside was 250, smoky enough to irritate my eyes and lungs. In our garage, the AQI was an unhealthy 167. A 4-inch thick filter allows good airflow, but in 12 minutes, this filter by MERV 13 only brought the AQI down to 153. I could tell by the color it did filter out a lot of smoke particles, which range from 10 to 2.5 down to 0.4 microns, and the air smelled better, but it wasn't catching enough of the tiny PM 2.5 and smaller particles. The 1-inch Nordic Pure filter did about the same. As soon as I put the 3M Filtrete MERV 13 filter on, the numbers started dropping quickly. In the same 12 minutes, it improved to a moderate 76, and in 1 hour down to a very good air quality of 20. So I highly recommend 3M Filtrete filters. Even in a big room, either the HEPA or box fan filter will produce very clean air in 1 to 2 hours. Look for tighter pleats like this 3M filter, thus more filter fabric, so it has good airflow while effectively filtering the tinier particles. The HEPA filter has even tighter pleats in a smaller space for about twice the price. See links to filters, charcoal fabric, fans, tape, and air quality monitors in the description below. The problem is the tiny PM 2.5 particles are smaller than 1/30th of the width of a human hair and too small to see. They can get deep into our lungs, cross into the bloodstream, cause eye, throat, lung, and heart problems, and may go to our brain and affect our ability to think clearly, cause tiredness, anxiety, or depression. This applies whether the particles come from a wildfire, tobacco or wood stove smoke, dust, air pollution, frying or broiling food, sawdust from woodworking, a volcanic eruption, or any other source. While fabric filters out these tiny particles, adding carbon-activated pre-filtered charcoal sheets will help neutralize many odors and airborne chemicals, like cooking, pet, and bathroom odors, smoke, and volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, such as acetone, paint, or carpet fumes, and cleaning products. You can easily cut and splice these sheets as needed to cover your fan. More layers are better, and if the load is heavy, replace them more often. Taping the filter to your fan will seal around the filter and help the filter stay on if you move the fan. Use 1 to 2 inch wide no-residue removable tape. Regular masking or duct tape residue left on very long is hard to remove and can make your fan ugly. If you'll be taping and removing the filter more than once, putting clear packing tape around the filter first will strengthen the cardboard edge and keep it from tearing. You can filter air coming into your house by putting a filter in the window and blocking off the rest with cardboard and/or more filters. The filter will cut down the amount of fresh air you get, and it doesn't filter completely, so I'd run a filter inside as well. This may help if the outside is dusty, smoky, or full of pollen and you want to bring fresh, cool air into the house, or if you're blowing air out of the house with an exhaust fan or a clothes dryer and you want to filter the air being drawn in. Do change your filter when it gets noticeably dirty. This filter has turned brown from the forest fire smoke it filtered out for about 2 weeks. A dirty filter blocks airflow and does not filter well. To avoid straining the motor, run the fan on low or medium speed, which is quieter and safer, and the filter can catch more particles if it's under less pressure. MERV 8 filters are lower priced and have better airflow if you're mainly filtering pollen, pet dander, mold, and dust, which are mostly over 3 microns in size. Building a shroud around the fan blades like this one can increase airflow by about 30%, making it more efficient. To filter more air faster, a 4-filter box like this will more than triple the clean air delivery rate, or CADR, great for larger rooms or shops. To build a thin and quiet room air purifier, look for a circular fan, ideally with a remote or controls on the front, and preferably under 35 decibels. Cut a hole the size of the fan in plywood or coroplast and tie, tape, or glue the fan on. Then mount it on 4 filters taped or glued together. See description for design and materials. For a super quiet, energy-efficient 12-volt air purifier, mount rows of 120mm low-cost computer fans between 2 Filtrete filters. The fans come in blocks of 3, and you can plug in a variable speed 12-volt computer fan power supply and build it the size of any filter you like. This quick version I made with double-stick tape is nice and light, but it's fragile to move, the fans are exposed, and you'd have to take it apart to change the filters. Now I know how well it works, I'll do a separate video of a more durable computer fan purifier built with wood frame, handle, screen over the fans, and the option of adding activated charcoal. It's also worth putting a MERV 13 cabin filter in your car if possible, and push the recirculate button if outside air is bad, which recycles about 90% of the inside air through the filter. You may also have a micro dust filter button that briefly recycles 100% through the filter. You can also get a portable HEPA air purifier like this one that plugs into a 12-volt outlet and includes activated carbon to get rid of odors and make your car smell nice. Filters come in a wide range of sizes, so you can find one to fit almost any fan that has a flat surface like this 12-volt fan in our camper. Putting a filter on the intake side of a fan keeps the fan clean, but if your fan does get dirty inside, you can remove the grills, vacuum, and clean the blades with a damp soapy cloth. If you go outside when smoke is bad, wear an N95 mask, or I like this PM 2.5 mask, which is almost as good and is easier to breathe with an exhale valve. Better yet is a P100 respirator, and you may need extra cartridges after a few hours of heavy smoke. In summary, it's important to protect our health from too much PM 2.5 particle pollution. It helps to have an air quality monitor to know how bad it is and how well your filters are working. Some fans are much quieter than others. Some move more air, some filters are more effective, and you can build an air filter that works for you. See links in the video description for helpful products. Feel free to like, comment, or ask questions, and thanks for watching.